Hello and welcome to Tip Top C# tutorials. In this series of Delegates tutorials, we will see more about custom event arcs. So the agenda for this tutorial is first we will see more about event arcs and custom event arguments. Then we will take a look at generic event handler and how it will help us reduce certain amount of code. And finally, we will take a look at the tips and tricks which will actually summarize the areas that we have discussed here. So first things first, event arguments. What is an event argument? So when you talk about events, we need to pass data between different events. So event arguments appear as a second parameter in the event handler declaration. So if you want to pass some information regarding the event at hand, this is the argument to be used. So that raises a question. If you have a custom data needs to be passed, then how will you do that? So there is a way by which you can extend system event arcs and add data members, whatever you want to pass across different events. So let's take a look at the system.event arguments class. So this is a declaration from the system.dll. So it's a class with only one data member named empty. So this is quite useful when your event is generating no data and you just need to pass an empty argument to the event which you are raising. And it has a public constructor as well, the default constructor which does not take any particular parameter. It just initializes the event args class. And if you have more custom data, custom event arguments is the way to go. So let's take a look at the workflow on how to declare and consume and pass a custom event arguments. The first step is to declare a custom event arguments class by deriving or extending system.event_args class like this. For the sake of simplicity and illustration, we are using a single data member named message, which is a custom data member. So in exhaustive use cases, we can have more data members or we can have a object itself. We can design another class and uh, define a data member of that class here. But as of now, let's stick to string message. The message is nothing but a custom data. And we are adding a custom constructor to pass the custom string to this particular event args class, and inside constructor as a standard pattern we are just assigning the passed parameter to the class data member. The second step is to declare a handler that takes custom event arguments. So this is the standard notation for declaring an event handler so that it will match the event handler methods like sender and event argument. There will be two parameters. The first one will be the sender, which is the source of the event, and the second one is the event arguments, which will hold the event generated data. And the third step is we need to declare an event so that we can raise an event. So for that, we will take the help of event keyword in C# along with the event handler. So this is the standard way of declaring an event. So if you want to compare the events already present in the system framework, in .NET framework, behind the scenes, it would have been declared like this. The next step is to have a handler method. So when you raise an event, as you know, event is using delegates behind the scenes, and to handle an event, we need to point to a handler method. So when you raise an event, the handler method will be executed. So you need to declare a handler method and define it according to the requirements. So this is where you will be passing your custom event arcs like this. So on my event, this method will be called. And how does the event know which handler to be called? By using the standard delegate assignment mechanism. As you see here, my event plus equal to on my event. This is basically doing event.add handler behind the scenes. And the last step is to raise the event. So if you have a sender method at hand, you can pass that method. But for the sake of illustration again, I'm just initializing a new object and initializing a new event args and pass the custom event data as data for custom event string. So this is just a custom string that we are going to pass to the event handler, and then in the console.write line we are going to pass the e.message. All right. So generic event handler, whatever we have seen in the earlier slide is a pre-generic way of declaring a custom event handler and custom event args. But with the introduction of event handler in a generic way, there is a event handler T class which will help us declare an event handler with custom event arguments type. Let's see how it has to be done. So there are two statements if you remember from the previous workflow. We have a event handler declaration by using the delegate keyword, and we have a event declaration by using the event along with the delegate handler type. So we can combine these two things into a single one by passing the custom event args to the event handler. So we'll still use the event keyword, but in the event handler, we can pass the event arguments. Okay. Yeah. So that's how it used to combine. And coming to the tips and tricks, there are 2 points. One is system.eventArgs base class can represent an event that is not sending any custom information. You can always use event args.empty if there is no arguments to be passed. And to point to a handler method that handles an event when event provides data, you can always use event handler generic way. That the event args is a type of data generated by the event, so you don't need to declare another class for that. So that's all about the custom event arguments. Thank you for watching this video. Have a nice day.